Hi, this is JJ here at Once. What you're about to see is some very special content created just for you by the Once family. Art and community are our priorities here at Once. We'd rather be with you in person, but what we can do right now is create virtual experiences for us to all enjoy together. No, it's not the same as being at a live show, but that doesn't mean that it's not a way to enjoy each other's company and entertainment. So, without further ado, a few house notes. The bathrooms are in the back, on the left. No flash photography, please. And as always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy the show.
Good evening and welcome to the Town and the City Festival's webcast, being brought to you by the Once virtual venue, along with Porter Productions, with help from BostonCentral.com, CK Communications Group, and Fans First Productions. My name is Chris Porter. I'm the executive producer and talent programmer for the Town and the City Festival. This festival, in usual circumstances, features 50 to 60 acts performing over a 2-day period in various venues all around historic downtown Lowell, Massachusetts. This weekend would have been our 3rd anniversary of the festival, but due to the pandemic, like so many festivals, we had to cancel plans to present our event this year. But instead of giving up, feeling dejected, and doing nothing, my team and I felt that it's very important to stay active and present some great music and artistry any way we can. And since so much of the world's communication and entertainment has gone the virtual streaming route, so shall we. So tonight we're presenting performances from a number of artists who have participated in earlier editions of the Town and the City Festival, along with a few we had hoped to feature this year. So in a way, this is a look back at some of our favorite past performers, as well as looking at a little bit of a sneak preview to some future ones. I imagine our festival is new to some of you, so I just want to take a moment to tell you a little more about our event. As I mentioned earlier, it's been a 2-day music and arts festival. It takes place in various event spaces, bars, cafes, and galleries, all within walking distance in downtown Lowell. So it's sort of a venue hopping experience, more or less. The festival is named after Lowell native and author Jack Kerouac's first book, The Town and the City, a story that was largely set in Lowell. The festival celebrates the spirit of Kerouac, inspired by his creativity and his drive for exploration and discovery. The festival is also meant to be a celebration of the Lowell community, as well as the vibrant creative scene of the whole region. An eclectic array of acts from Lowell, around the New England region, as well as some nationally touring artists from other regions have participated over these past 2 years. You'll see a small sampling of that tonight. This festival was born in 2018, but its roots go far beyond that. I was born and raised in Lowell, so I have a very deep personal connection to the city. I've been working on festivals for over 20 years in different parts of the country, and had long wished to take what I've learned from those events and bring them back in some sort of way to my old hometown. That dream was realized 2 years ago, and the aim is so that it can continue for many years to come. Hopefully next October we can get back to presenting artists in person, like the ones you'll be seeing this evening, all in the venues in Lowell that we love. More about that later, but for now let's get right to the music. First up, we have singer-songwriter Brooke Annibale. Brooke's originally from Pittsburgh, but is now a New England-based artist. She's been very active with recording and touring over the past few years, and we were very fortunate to have her perform at the festival last year. After Brooke, we'll hear from lead singer and guitarist from the band the Push Stars, Chris Trapper. Chris performed at the Town and the City in 2018. And then after Chris, we'll hear a little bit from Walter Sickert, from longtime mainstay in Boston rock and roll, and he'll be coming up in a little bit. But right now, to start the show off, here's Brooke Annibale.
Hey there, my name is Brooke Annibale. I'm grateful to be a part of the Town and the City Festival again this year. Had a really great time last year in Lowell. I'm going to start out with a new song that I released this summer called Home Again. delicate and strong to keep it in. I might have found something drawing me to you, drawing me in. I might have found something. Oh, I might have found something. If you wanna make a home again, if you wanna make a home again. Taking the train to city sunset, trying to find a way to say it. Something about time that we spent, trying to find a way to say it. I'm still trying to find a way to say it. If you wanna make a home again, if you wanna make a home again, again, if then, so do I. So do I. If you wanna make a home again, if you wanna make a home again, so do I. So do I. If you wanna make a home again, if you wanna make a home again, I'm still trying to find a way to say it. I'm still trying to find a way to say it. Thanks so much. I'm gonna play you one more song. This is one I've been playing a lot during this crazy year. It's called Patience. Oh dear clarity, please come. Show me what has just begun. With all the hopes and fears I've ever known. Oh, and faith come back to me. Once convinced, once believed. Now a mystery I'll see. thank you so much to the Town and City Festival for having me. I hope you're staying well and safe. And again, my name is Brooke Annibale. Hope to see you soon.
Well, greetings everybody. My name is Chris Trapper and I'm a Boston-based singer-songwriter, but I happen to be in Tuscany tonight, so I wanted to... Alright, I'm not in Tuscany, it's fake. I'm in Boston, but I just wanted to have a fancy backdrop for you to feel like you were traveling somewhere where you can't travel right now. So I am honored to be here at the Town and City Festival this evening, and I'm going to play a couple songs of mine, and the first song, let me do some fake applause to make it feel more like a real show. Thank you. All right, now that feels natural. All right, the first song is a new song of mine. It's called Make It Through. I didn't write it for the global health situation, but for some reason it fits. So it's called Make It Through. We're at the intersection. Should I laugh or should I cry? What's it gonna be? I can barely decide. I feel your frustration, but you keep it in your mind and say I love you, and we'll make it through. We'll make it through. We're on a roller coaster that we never meant to ride. It started off so slow, didn't know it went so high. You slip me a smile, but I can see you're terrified. I say I love you, and we'll make it through. We'll make it through. Each time the sun comes up, I'm grateful for the day. Though you're sleeping, I can't help but kiss your face. There's quiet times in this old house when nobody's awake, that I think of all the things I need to say. Remembering the first time we lost somebody that we knew. The sky was falling, stop chirping too. It's a helpless feeling when you don't know what to do. Just say I love you, and we'll make it through. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. Make it through. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. All right, the applause fades very quickly, so it doesn't sound real at all. But it's the best we can do right now. So, all right. So for my final song, I'd like to do a song that has actually has a few F-bombs in it, and I apologize if anybody is offended by the F-bomb. But I wrote this song, I think that it fits very well for a global health crisis. So it's a song that you go through various kind of phases of grief in your life, but the very final phase that always hits you is that you say F it, I have to move on. I have to move on with my life. So this is a song called F it. I'm not say the word, but I'll sing it kind of subtly so you might know what it means, but you don't know what I'm actually saying. So anyway, this is a song called F it. Here we go. And thank you for listening to me, and I hope to see you guys all in person at next year's Town and City Festival. All right, here we go. I don't compete much cause I don't care if I win. Spend way too much time worrying whether my ship will sink or swim. If anyone was wondering what's my philosophy, I can only tell you what it seems to be. Off, get. Father Time can just suck it. I'll keep my head in a bucket so I can see my own sky. Take your random acts of violence and every moment of silence. I've got a great place to file it where the sun does not shine. Will you be nice to me and I will be nice back to you? That is my religion and my constitution too. Well, everyone's so paranoid with 3 locks on their door, afraid to make eye contact at the grocery store. Off, get. Father Time can just suck it. I'll keep my head in a bucket so I can make my own sky. Take your random acts of violence and every moment of silence. I've got a great place to file it where the sun does not shine. I guarantee nobody has ever waited backstage to meet the kazoo player. So if I wake up in a hospital with a magnet on my head, eating from a tube and filling pans beneath my bed, well, nobody is authorized to ever pull the plug, 'cause I'll be feeling fine since I found a new drug. It's called get. Father Time can just suck it. I'll keep my head in a bucket so I can make my own sky. Take your random acts of violence and every moment of silence. I've got a great place to file it where the sun does not shine. Trade your eternal sadness for every moment of gladness. Let's all descend into madness and have a great time. Thank you, everybody. I hope you had a good time, and we will see you soon in person. Until then, stay healthy, stay happy, stay hopeful, stay positive, and sending love from Boston to you.
never, ever, ever coming out. Mama, well, daddy hurt us. Mama, well, daddy kill us. Red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, come play with us. Come play. Come play with us. Come play. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Red road. Red road. Red road. Red road. Ride the goose to the promised land. We'll put the axe to the dead sand. Is that the place that you want to stand? They all love all the burial plans. Red road. Red road. Red road. Red road. Red road. Red And so your life's been a success. You've had pleasure in excess. Don't worry, it will all end soon. The crack of doom is coming soon. And so your future's looking bright. And you've reached the giddy heights. Don't worry, it will all end soon. It's all shallow and pretend. The crack of doom is coming soon. The crack of doom is coming soon. Yeah, yeah, ha, 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 ha. And so your life has failed. You made the progress of a snail. Don't worry, you'll get your revenge, for we're all equals in the end. The small and mighty are the same. This life's a shadow facile game. Every empire turns to dust, and every ego will be crushed. The crack of doom is coming soon. The crack of doom is coming soon. Yeah, 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 yeah. And every dream, hope, and desire is just a flicker in the fire, and that fire, it will consume. The crack of doom is coming soon. 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 Let your devil in. 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 The whole way down. Way down. I'm living on monkey skull. I'm living way down below. I'm living on chicken bone. I'm living way down below. I speak Latin, Lord. I spit Latin, Lord. I'm clicking nine knives in the back, back, the whole way down, way taste of ruby? Do you wanna raise a deal? Are you a full moon lover? Will you sign my book in red? I spit fire though, I speak fire though. I was breaking 9 nights in the back, back, the whole way down, way down.
My name is and Once is one of my favorite venues ever. I think the first time I came here was like 2012 with a bunch of kids from Boston University. So this place has a very special place in my heart. Follow hashtag #SaveOurStages to find out how you can help save important, awesome, independent venues like Once.
That was Walter Sickert from the very eclectic and very fun band Walter Sickert and the Army of Broken Toys. We had Walter and his band at the Town and the City Festival in 2018, and we certainly hope to have them back in the not too distant future. We also heard from Chris Trapper, lead singer and guitarist from the band The Push Stars. He also performs solo quite often, so you get a little taste of what a solo show would be like. Hopefully we can see Chris in person in the near future as well. And we started things off with Brooke Annibale, who we had at the festival last year. Great singer-songwriter. Please keep an eye out for her when she can tour again. So next up, we're going to do a little Lowell focus. Obviously this whole festival is a big focus of Lowell, being that it happens in Lowell, but we also want to sort of fly the Lowell flag, so to speak, and program locally based performers at this festival. And two who have played in the past, we're going to feature right now. We have Frank Morey, who's a Lowell music community legend as far as I'm concerned. His music is wonderful. It's sort of kind of a vibe of Tom Waits, Bob Dylan, Leonard Cohen, just some wonderful music that he writes and sings. So that's coming up in a moment. Also, we're going to hear from local Lowell legend Gary Hoey. Gary is one of the greatest guitarists in all of North America, and that is no exaggeration. He's a true aficionado of the guitar. Has put out a plethora of wonderful releases, from hard rock to blues rock, and we're going to hear from Gary in a little bit. And then finishing off this set, not from Lowell, but we loved it when she was in Lowell. She's actually originally from Vermont, now has been in Nashville in recent years. Canty. Caitlin's had a number of wonderful album releases over the past decade. Her star is really rising, and we were psyched to have her at the fest a couple of years ago. I understand she's going to be playing a new song for us, so she has probably a new release coming out fairly soon, so keep an eye out on that. But first, starting things off, Frank Morey here on the Town and the City Festival webcast.
Threw my cigarettes out the window. Now my spirit bed on the floor. Yeah, everything else went down the toilet. Ain't gonna use none anymore. I call my mama 'cause I love her. Although I know an old I paid. I gave my confession to Father Murphy. And I cleared my conscience and my name. Lucky I'm alive after all that I've done. I'm lucky in life, lucky in love. And I got the big bird for Chicago. Overall hair before midnight. I headed straight to West Irish Avenue. And I rolled with Rosa all night. Lucky I'm alive after all that I've done. I'm lucky in life, lucky in love. Mama said nothing good comes after midnight. Mama said keep the good Lord inside of you. Mama never heard the rat-tat-tat-tat-tat of the second line. Mama never heard a big siren sing. If I had one prayer for my children, babies don't do as I have done. Yeah, my first mind has made me suffer some, but heaven knows I had my fun. Hey, lucky I'm alive after all that I've done. I'm lucky in life, lucky in love. All right, here's a little song I stole a chorus for. Song Thanksgiving tune, I guess you call it something. The moon is dry, sick of milk and honey. Buzz the bee to the butterfly. Man is useless, the fool ain't funny. Two-legged freak, can't even fly. When it's cold, get a fire burning. Old lady says just don't burn the place down. When I'm dry, old white apple shine. Feeling fine under the pine. Going down south for the winter time. Going down south for the winter time. Going down south for the winter time. Going down south. Surely the wind don't blow. Flowers fall, the green grass wither. The righteous gathered down by the river. Souls be saved, sins forgiven. The harvest shared, Thanksgiving. Going down south for the winter time. Going down south for the winter time. Going down south for the winter time. Going down south. Surely will
of a feather and stick together. You know the snow be falling soon. Good news is it now repeats itself. Everything that once was comes back around. Bad news is it now repeats itself. Some of us going down forever, going down south for the winter time, going down south for the winter time, going down south for the winter time, going down south. Chilly wind don't blow.
Hi everyone, this is Gary Hoey. I'm so excited to be here tonight to play for you all for the Town and the City Virtual Festival. This is the third annual and we are online and we're happy to be here. So thanks so much for supporting and tuning in. I want to also thank my friend Chris Porter for putting this on. He's the man and he's from Lowell. Also want to thank his crew and his staff, Bridget and Aaron and everyone behind the scenes working so hard to make this happen. And of course, I want to thank the Once virtual venue for doing everything they can. And I'm Gary Hoey. I'm from Lowell, Massachusetts. So let's get this party going. I want to play a song right now about a breakfast sandwich that we used to go to get at the Paradise Diner in Lowell. The Paradise. They had the boot meal sandwich. You guys have one? You gotta have one, man. Good breakfast. I remember back in '75, we were flat broke, we could barely survive. Mama said, we'll make do. Me, Billy Bob, and with Tom and Sue. We got nothing to lose, but don't look now, got the boot mill blues. Arthur came, a pen in his hand, taking all the orders as fast as they can. A man came running through that door. It tastes so good, I want 15 more. We got nothing to lose, but don't look now, got the boot mill blues. Come on. School, hanging around, trying to act so cool. We got nothing to lose, but don't look now, got the boot mill blues. All stickhead covered in grease, fried potatoes, bacon and cheese. Hot coffee, served with a smile. It's cold outside, let's stay for a while. We got nothing to lose, but don't look now, got the boot mill blues. He's got it, she's got it. She's got it. We got nothing to lose, but don't look now, got the boot mill blues. got to try the boot mill. If you ain't had one, you got to get one. You got to get down to Lowell. You got to go to the Paradise Diner and have a boot mill. I'm Gary Hoey, so excited to be here with everyone for the Town and the City Virtual Festival, coming to you from my home studio. And I'm going to keep it going. This song is called Hold Your Head Up High off the Deja Blues album. And I think we all need this more than ever right now, don't you guys think so? Come on now. Here we go. You got to give more than you take. You got to learn from your mistakes. Some people walk through life just holding out their hand. Got a message loud and clear. There's nothing they've been learning here. Some people never say your wish is my command. And all you've been through, it just makes you a little stronger. Yeah, yeah. Look at what you've been through. You can't take it any longer. Hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. Just hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. You got to make a better day. You got to make another way. Some people walk through life and miss the sweetest things. And all your life you fight for what you need. And I hear there ain't no guarantee. Stop your crying, stand up now. See what the future brings. And all you've been through, you can't take it any longer. Oh yeah. Look at what you've been through, baby. It just makes you a little stronger. Hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. Just hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. Just hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. Hold your head up high, high, high. Yeah, yeah. And all you've been through, baby, just makes you a little stronger. Yeah, yeah. Look at what you've been through, baby. You can't take it any longer. Hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. Just hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. Just hold your head up high. Don't let them bring you down. Just hold your head up high, high, high. Yeah, yeah. Hold your head up high now. Oh yeah, now. Hold your head up high. Oh yeah, hold your head up high. Woo! I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. The Town and the City, man, keep supporting all the great music. And thank you guys. God bless you. I'm Gary Hoey, and we will see you next time when we can bust this thing right out of the box. God bless. Thank you.
It's raining in Los Angeles. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Moonflowers open and breathe the night's perfume. The city climbs a hillside just to see the color bloom. Petals turn a sidewalk stream, jacaranda. Where is the heart of my country? with a quilt unfinished like a fiddle, singing a low and lonesome sound. See the land before black gold and heavy plow. Where is the heart of my country now? Where is the heart of my country now? Golden skyway, westbound highway, birds in a church choir. The sun set down in the grass like wildfire. A young horse runs at the fence line just to test his own desire. Plastic bags are prayer flags, the wind caught on the wire. Where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country now? Radio towers, red light warning, carried on the wind. In the shadow of the mountain, the church bells ringing. From California's burning forest to New York Island, can you hear the chorus of voices asking, where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country now?
Hey, this is Chadwick Stokes from Dispatch and State Radio here at the legendary Once Ballroom. Just wanted to say a quick shout out to Once Ballroom. Places like this, venues like this are the lifebloods of our community that we are really missing at this time, but they are continuing. You can check out shows. It's still going. It's still going even though we are all shut down. Some things are going, and those are the very things, the music, the arts that I know I cling so hard to during these times. So check it out, and once again, thank you to Once.
A really beautiful song right there from Canty, who we're very honored to have participated in our program tonight. Thanks much to Caitlin. Also, big thanks to my pals Gary Hoey and Frank Morey. Some fantastic music there from those guys. Coming up, a little bit of a different flavor, but someone we're just as excited about, Genie Santiago. We had Genie at the festival last year. Genie's music is quite a mix of sounds of Latin, hip-hop, soul, R&B, really great energetic music, and also very poignant lyrics. So I urge you to stick around and check Genie out. She'll be coming up in just a moment. We're also going to hear from Bryan Porter Hinkley. Now, I go way back with Bryan from his days with the band Tree, great hard rock band, one of my favorites from back in the 90s in Boston. He was in a number of bands after that, but recently he's focusing on a solo career, and we're going to hear some of his new music coming up in a little bit. And we're also going to hear from Will Orchard, who's one of one of my favorite new artists of the Boston area. We had hoped to have Will perform at the Town and the City this year. We'll have to have him virtually for now, and hopefully we get to see him live next year. But check out Will. He'll be coming up in a little bit. But right now, here's Genie Santiago.
Okay, ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. We're all ready. Go.
Go figure, you were the tricker. You brought me to an obstructive view. When you knew the picture was bigger, who am I kidding? Knew from the beginning. You ruin everything, you do it every time. You are my enemy, you are no friend of mine, motherfucker. You motherfucking right, you motherfucking right, I'm bitter. You motherfucking right, I'm triggered. You motherfucking right, I wanna fuck you right now. I just took the lights out now, and you knew when the sun go down, that's when it would all go down. Been a minute, been a while. Ain't let nobody hit it since you hit it. You know you always know what to do with it. There ain't no me and you without you in it. Damn, I'm about to burn this bitch down. Think I need to lie down, cause I'm not trying to wild out now. But right now, don't know what I'm capable of. Might fuck around and go crazy on cuz. Might fuck around, have to pay me in blood. This ain't the way that you want it. Might catch a case in this bitch, so let me catch you face to face in this bitch. Trying my hardest not to disrespect you. After what you did and what you expected. You motherfucker, you motherfucking right. You motherfucking right, I'm bitter. You motherfucking right, I'm triggered. You motherfucking right, I'm trying to let the time fly. Trying to let the time go by. Trying to let the time heal all. Trying to let the time kill all. Memories, all you meant to me, all that's history, all our history. Please call me back eventually, fall back eventually. Please call me back eventually, fall back into me, yeah. Maybe I'm overreacting, maybe I don't know what happened. You know all of my bad habits, and you know it's hard for me to control that shit, man. Cause when I get mad, I get big mad. Shoulda never did that, get back. About to feel the wrath of a menace in my bag and my feelings. I'm a bad little bitch and I'm triggered when I see your face. Triggered when I hear your name. Triggered, I am not okay. You need to stay out my way. Triggered when I see your face. Triggered when I see your name. Triggered, I am not okay. You need to stay out of my way. You need to stay out of my way. You need to stay out of my way. That was Triggered. This next song is called Revelación, and it features my soul brother Algo. And you know, we experienced a lot of obstacles with this song, and definitely releasing it. You know, it had a lot of censorship on it, so please go stream it. It's available everywhere. We have a music video coming out. But first, I just wanted to say I'm Genie Santiago. This is my soul brother Algo. This is Ben over here on keys. Yes. And here's Revelación. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelations, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelations. Yo. They label us seductress, temptress, using our bodies over minds, exploiting our lives. But really we're revolutionaries, our blood spilled on this earth that sacrificed for missionaries. The peaceful Taino were race, colonized and raped, mutated indigenous African Spaniard hate. Little did they know, created a master race for restraint, spirit and grace. They wanna build a wall, have us work this land, clean their homes, raise their kids while they dream and plan. But now we're speaking in government office with teachers, doctors, artists, mothers and fathers, in touch with our roots. Police, please don't shoot. We're not the enemy, exist, thrive in harmony. Instead they want us down. But gods and goddesses, they fear us, they hear us, we're sitting proud. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelations, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelations.
Revelación, consentimiento, porque lo siento condenado en este momento, no me arrepiento. Pongo a pensar en el pasado, los movimientos que fueron raros nos enseñaron a ser sirvientes, todo es un secreto y nada es claro. Y por supuesto quieren dejarnos como esclavos. Nunca despierto nos enseñaron, fueron los magos. Y sin embargo somos los dioses, estamos en cargo.
Nuestro futuro lo tenemos en manos, somos divinas femeninas, no me importa lo que opinan, traemos la disciplina, viviendo en armonía, estrellas y las plantas naturales, poesías. Fíjate el daño que hacen las policías, políticos, pastores, robándonos todos los días, haciéndonos pensar que es favores, ven sorprendidas, creemos en ladrones, historias repetidas. Revelación, revelations, revelación, revelations, revelación, revelations. Revelations, revelations, revelación, revelations, revelación, revelations, revelación, revelations, revelations.
Third eyes wide shut, everything's looking indigo. Textbooks line was the stories about the Indios. Funny was been rewritten to benefit agendas. Pretend to state the facts when you're giving them lectures. Let's enter the truth and fact, let's bring it front and center. So there's no second guess, the next generation can fend. Becoming professors, astronaut, and even inventors. Generational wealth handed down, become investors. The truth gotta protect it, we're all affected. The ship is turning, man, and sharpen X's coexistence. Kids are smart to teach them not to harbor fear innate. How to meditate, look within for answers, how to acclimate. Previously they try to divide us and segregate. History is bound to repeat if we sit and wait. Classism is racism, now they manipulate. Through the image on the TV, save the human race.
Revelación, revelation. Revelación, revelation. Revelación, revelations. Revelations, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelación, revelations. Revelations, revelations.
Hey, my name is Bryan Porter Hinkley. Thank you to the Town and the City Virtual Festival. Please donate some money towards the Once venue, Once Ballroom. They're a great place that brings artists to this area that otherwise may not come to this area. So we want to keep them around. Again, my name is Bryan Porter Hinkley. I just released an EP called We Live Through It, and this is the first song on that EP called Red Bull and Gasoline.
Look what we done with ourselves, and if we need it, we'll reach out for help. Take our time, and always show up for what's right. We won't let life just pass us on by. We want to be here right now. before we get there. Don't act like you've been here before. Act like you care. Coming to America, you're reading my mind. We're trading places now, one at a time. And we live through it. It's your favorite song. We're not missing it. Keeping the radio on. We've been living for a change. 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 Living for a change.
Hello, Town and City Fest. My name is Will Orchard. I'm streaming here from my apartment in Brighton, Massachusetts on this fine October afternoon. And I'm excited to be playing a couple tunes from my new record, which is not out. And it's just being finished up, but it's going to be out sometime in the new year. This song is called Smoke Alarm. Pulled me right out of my dream like there was nothing to it. Opened up my pale white shades and threw the sun onto me. When I feel her coming down the street, it gets so nervous. My hands shaking, my heart beats, and I'm a helpless child. I don't know her well, but I can't stand it any longer. Fears in all my fantasies, but she doesn't belong there. Cartwheels right beside me, and a storm follows behind. All the birds form stars in their dark eyes and try to follow. But she'd lose them all the same. Blowing smoke up in the rain, like a trail washes away in the pain of not knowing what to say. Walk out to the early morning, head downtown again, with the fever deep inside me burning as I hope. Helpless in her fiery gaze, to laugh and throw my charms all around the room like a broken smoke alarm. All around the room like a broken smoke alarm. you so much. And this next song I'm gonna play, it's called Bones, and it's also from my new record. But I have an existing record out everywhere that you find music on the internet, and it's called Old Friends on the Mountain, and I'd love for you to go check it out. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks so much to Once Virtual Venue and the Town and the City Fest for having me. I really appreciate it. This song is called Bones. Make sure you get out there and vote in November. The door swings shut and I just stare at my phone. Can't really think about anything at all. So I walk home where the bright sun pours through the window. A lonely feeling overtakes me as the light breaks up into trillions, billions of pieces. If these bones were talking. If these bones could talk and tell me where they've been, what would they say? Thanks a lot. I've been Will Orchard. Thanks for listening.
So we're Once Somerville. We have an online store. It's called Shopperville. Get it? It's a pretty cool place. You can find our t-shirts, our bumper stickers, which, by the way, say Once Army, smashing the patriarchy since 2015. So you know you want people to be seeing that. Check out Once Shopperville. You can find the link in all of our socials. Please buy something. It helps us, makes you look cool. You rock.
Hello, this is Tim Hall here, musician, saxophonist, and poet. I'm here at Once and just need to say how important it is to support the local arts and local businesses. Once is such an important venue to the scene of artists and creators. I'm just here to name how dire it is to support Once and the staff here and everything that they stand for and do for this local scene. Also, they have been nominated for a Boston Music Award for both the venue as well as their live stream. So again, they're doing amazing work. Please go and support. See you soon. Tim Hall.
Big thanks to Will Orchard, Bryan Hinkley, and Genie Santiago for those great sets of music. Before we get to our next performers, I do want to encourage you to check out our website when you have a chance. We're at thetownandthecityfestival.com. Please like and connect with us on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. That way you can keep up on future news from the festival. We do plan to bring this festival back, hopefully in October of 2021, so please keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Please also consider donating to any of the performers you've seen this evening. We've posted donation links. We also have a donation link for our festival since we took a major financial hit by not being able to produce it this year. So anything that you can give is much, much appreciated. Okay, our last run of songs here, starting off with the band Evolfo. Evolfo were actually born in the Boston area, but they've been Brooklyn-based for a number of years. They're sort of a mix of psych rock, garage rock, even have some soul groove vibes to their music in a way. Features my dear friend Matt Gibbs, who is the guitarist and vocalist in this band, so they'll be kicking things off in a moment. We'll also hear from Chris Brokaw. He was the guitarist in the Boston band Come, also performed with the New York band Codeine. and also is an occasional Lemonhead. And when the Lemonheads tour around these days, you can often find Chris in the lead guitar role. He also has recorded a ton of solo material and done a lot of different collaborations. Always interesting music from Chris, and he'll be coming up in a little bit. We'll also hear from Ryan Montbleau. Ryan's a touring act with his band Ryan Montbleau Band. Also performs solo from time to time. And he, while he is a national touring act, he happens to be a homegrown Boston guy, and we're really psyched to have him be a part of this. He performed for us at a pack show last year at Christchurch United at the fest, so we hope to have him at the fest again sometime in the future. Finishing things off will be Will Dailey. Will performed in 2018. He's a multi-award-winning singer-songwriter at the Boston Music Awards. He plays with a wonderful band and also plays solo from time to time. He shared the stage with everybody from Willie Nelson to G-Love to Steve Earle, and among many, many others. He's been one of my favorite artists in Boston for a number of years, and he's going to be performing tonight in a rather unusual setting. You'll see what I mean in a moment. But first off, here's Evolfo kicking off this final set of music on the Town and the City Festival webcast.
Hi everybody, this is Chris Brokaw, broadcasting from Cambridge, Massachusetts. I'd like to thank Chris Porter and everyone at the Town and City Festival for inviting me to play again this year. Gonna do two songs for you, and this first one is called Depending. it's a tune called Depending. It's coming out on a new record called Puritan, which should be out early next year on 12XE Records. And I'm going to do one more tune. This is by a band I'm in called the Martha's Vineyard Fairies. We have a new album called Sun's Out, Guns Out, coming out on Ernest Jennings Records. Should be by the end of this year. And the song is called Betty Ford James.
Betty Ford James is going to great pains for his recovery. He used to change all the locks and pretend to the cops like he couldn't speak English. Police change James waits for the bus in the rain outside of Holly Court, with his arm in a sling and thinking about the things he did back in New York. Chad like James feels like he's going insane out in the real world. He says, I know if I fail this time I'm going back to jail, and I'm not jail material. I'm not jail material. I'm not jail material.
Thanks very much, everybody. Keep wearing your mask. Stay safe.
The Town and the City Festival, hello. Hello to the people of Lowell and beyond. This is Ryan Montbleau. I'm recording this in Burlington, Vermont, where I live these days. But I lived in Lawrence, Mass. for a long time, and my father spent some time growing up in Lowell, and I got a lot of love for Lowell and for Jack Kerouac. And thanks for having me on this virtual event. I hope that we can do it in person sometime soon. And here's a song called Together, at least. I wish that we were fighting, 'cause that would mean we were together at least. We could be riding on a roller coaster headed back east. In the middle of a rainstorm, wondering where we went wrong, wandering together at least. Mad in Arizona, lost in Carolina, wandering together at least. And I wish that we were raging, 'cause that might mean you were raging at me. We're birds in cages, acting our age, just not how they said it would be. In the middle when the pain comes, wondering where it came from, wandering together at least. In the middle of a rainstorm, wondering where we went wrong, wandering together at least. Stand by whatever you choose, it's better to lose than not love at all. And sometimes you sing the blues alone. Stand by the betterment blues, there are no fools, just people who fall, and everybody sings the blues alone, and we are never alone. No, we are never alone. At least that's what they say. They say we're never alone. not today anyway. And I wish that you were riding over on that messed up motor, grinding your teeth. Maybe I'd calm you down, safe and sound for the time being at least. Leaving California, lost in Arizona, getting lost together at least. In the middle of a rainstorm, wondering where we went wrong, wandering together at least, wandering together at least, wandering together at least. Alright, I'll leave you with one more. Hope everybody's enjoying the virtual event out there. Bobblehead Jack Kerouac is liking it. Yeah, buddy. I wish we were all in a church together in Lowell like last year, but soon enough. As far as I can tell, you're perfect, and there's no such thing as perfect. So okay, you're not perfect, but still. Men are supposed to be strong, and women are supposed to be perfect, and you're perfect. As far as I can tell. And I know you shine a different kind of light when you're not around all of these strangers. When the sun goes down and the moon is at its brightest, I know how an attitude changes. Believe me, I do. Still, I think you're perfect. And I know you're not perfect. And that's what's perfect about you. I need to get to the gym so I can get strong, so I can meet a lady who's luscious and long, and we can take pictures by the sea while the red sun sets so perfectly. But I look into the mirror now and what looks back, 5 foot nothing with 40-ounce abs. I'll do my work, but it might take long, and I can act like a jerk when I don't feel strong. And I know I feel a different kind of right when I ease up on expectations. When I'm in my underwear by refrigerator light and I forget about all of my graces. Oh, I'm a sight to see. And I gotta work on my core. And I sort of dribble when I pee. And apparently I snore. But I'm perfect. And I know I'm not perfect. And that's what's perfect about me. Perfect messed me up. I'm not gonna lie, for so long I just beat myself up and held myself to where I never could be. And it took a good shrink to point it out to me. And he helped me with my head, and he helped me with my sight. And I'll tell you what he said that turned on my light. He said, if things don't have to be perfect, it's a lot easier for them to be right. And I know we shine a different kind of light when we realize we're not in danger. Do your work, try to get it right, but take it as an education. We're all still in school. Sit up straight and try not to drool, 'cause you're perfect. And I know you're not perfect. And that's what's perfect about you. 'Cause you're perfect. And no, you're not perfect. And that's what's perfect about you. All right. The town and the city. I miss you. I hope to see you soon. Hope you're doing all right out there, everybody. Peace and love.
The town and the city festival. Some brighter future, a couple years from now, 2021, 22, 23, I see myself on a stage in Lowell in October with my band. In a future where we still have to strive inch by inch for a healthier and more just world, but one that doesn't feel as encased in shadows as it does right now. In mid-song, as I'm on stage with my band, my brain flashes back in time to an evening where I am sitting in my shower with my guitar, looking at a camera, wearing glasses that block out all orange things. And I chuckle to myself. And let the thought drift away. And turn on my guitar a little bit louder. Remember us in jet streams, high in conversation, strangers in the sky. Who met on a delay, suddenly a red eye racing through the night. You told you about my love who's ready like a harbor. As soon as I arrive, yes, it all gets real when the gear goes down, and it already would have not worked out by now. Over Minnesota, you asked upon my shoulder, a smile to oblige. Sudden drop in pressure, I would have put your mask on before I put on mine. wishing that the tailwind was not on our side. Well, no, had we never touched the ground, that it already would have worked out by now. Still in a town I feel mistreated. I wonder what it'd be like if we stayed up in the sky. High, high, so high. Oh. Some thoughts fly, stand by, waiting in an alternate life. Will we take that walk and we buy the house and we get the job and the baby crowns and the taxes breaking? I drank too much and the bills pile up and the years roll out and it already would have not worked out by now. Yes, it already would have not worked out by now. Well, it already would have not worked out by now.
Hi, my name is Will Dailey, and I'm in Once right now. Right now I'm in Once. I've had many wonderful gigs here. I have seen monumental wrestling events here. I have seen friends play here. And I've also had the privilege of touring all over this country and other countries, and there's only one Once in the world. And if we lose places like Once, we just become way too homogenized. There's lots we can do individually to support these places, but really, everyone who's been elected to represent us has to pass bills, and one thing we can do is annoy the hell out of them and never let them sleep, send them letters and emails and phone calls, and just being annoying little shits, because they're annoying little shits. So let's just be annoying little shits and constantly call them about Save Our Stages.
Hey, I guess I'm on. All right. Hey, everybody, that's the show, or the Festcast, I guess I should call it. Thank you so much to all the performers tonight, and thank you all so much for tuning in. It means the world to us. A little bit of housekeeping I should mention, though. My apologies for not having Ali McGurk or Scarlett Sabet on this evening. They were on our lineup, and last minute they both had to drop out for various reasons, and totally legit reasons. So hopefully we'll get to present them in another time. But big thanks to everybody who did participate tonight. Please note, if you'd like to watch any of this again, or want to turn it on to other people for them to watch who may have missed it, this will be archived very soon on the Once Virtual Venue YouTube page. So you go to YouTube, do a little search for Once Virtual Venue, and you can find this and a plethora of other fantastic performances. Once Virtual Venue has been going since May, after, when the pandemic started, and this venue, Once Ballroom, had to close down or shut down for the time being. we were able to put together a virtual venue, online stream, and they've been very busy throughout the past few months. So there's a lot of great material on there. So check that out, as well as this Town and City Festival webcast. Many big thanks I must give out to a number of people: Bridget Duggan, Aaron Jeanette, Aaron Solomon, Jimmy McKelney, JJ Gonson, of course, owner of Once, and everyone at Once Somerville. Also big thanks to Adam Klein and Sylvia Kuna for all the promotional help. And lastly, big thanks to BostonCentral.com for their media sponsorship of this program. As I mentioned earlier, it is totally our intention to bring back the Town and the City Festival in person in 2021. The tentative dates right now are October 22 and 23, so pencil those in for now, and hopefully it'll come to fruition. And please stay tuned for further news in the coming months about that. We have a Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter page, and of course our own website, thetownandthecityfestival.com. You can check that out for news in the future. What can I say? Let's see. I'm thinking it said something about questions. Thanks for all the, I guess I don't see any questions here, but I see so much love on our Zoom feed, on our YouTube feed, on Facebook feed. Lots of people watching, and thanks so much for all the good love and great comments. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. I'm very proud of it, and I'm very proud of the festival and everybody who's been associated with it. As a performer or as people who have helped organize it and make it happen. And also all the venues in Lowell that need your help. Some are open slightly, like places like Warp and Weft, Zorba Music Hall, or actually the Olympia Restaurant. Obviously, it can't be a venue open right now, but the restaurants that are tied to these venues are open. If you're in the Lowell area, please patronize those places. The Old Court, and many others. Big love to everybody up in Lowell, and hopefully you survive and we'll all get to work together next fall. In the meantime, I think all I can say is thank you for being here. I hope you all stay safe and healthy throughout this challenging time that we're in. Again, my name is Chris Porter. I'm the executive producer of the Town and the City Festival. And thanks again for tuning in. Take care and be well.